Nothing But Fishing thing.
Hello, welcome to another Nothing But Fishing. It's Monday the 8th of April and I've come back onto Main Lake for the day. It's not an early start because I didn't have my ticket yesterday, so I had to get it this morning at about 9:30, so it's now 10 to 11. Been here probably about half an hour. I got both my rods out and I got a lovely looking swim, and it's not too cold today. I mean, the last few sessions have just been so cold, and especially last time I uploaded the video last night was Long Lake, which was episode 75. It was snowing and that was the 4th of April, so that was only a couple of days ago. But yeah, not looking like it's going to snow today. It's quite bright, overcast, but probably about 8-9 degrees. It's meant to get up to about 10 degrees today, so it's a lot warmer than it has been, and I'm hoping that will switch the fish on. Although the water temperature won't rise dramatically, it's got to do something. It's been so cold recently, any sort of temperature change has got to pick the fish up. And we got rain forecast for the next couple of days. Unfortunately I start college again tomorrow, so I won't be able to get out in the rain, which would have been perfect really, but never mind. Here for the day, and the opening times and closing times has changed up here now, so you can stay here till 9:30 tonight, so I'll probably pack up around 9, so I should get a bit of darkness to fish into as well. So we've got a nice long day, well over 10 hours fishing. Got good spots, so I'll show you them now. Swim I'm in. Pretty sure this one's called Ponderosa, not entirely sure, but it's kind of it's a point on the opposite side of the lake. I haven't actually fished this side of the lake yet, as you've probably known. I've fished on the other side on all of my sessions, but this one it's on a point. The lake is kind of wider this end of the lake and then narrows up the top, so this bit is it comes out from a bay, so you've got your own section of mid-water. So I've put the left rod, it's just down in the left margin, it's not very far away from me at all. It's in a couple of foot of water, and that's on the combi rig. The reason I'm fishing that one there is because I can feel the lead down, make it nice and soft. I know the lead wouldn't sink in, and I got about that long stiff rig section which will kick away from the lead, and then I got about a couple of inches of soft section, and that's fishing just a bottom bait cell. On the right rod I flipped out just a simple KD rig, you can't get any simpler. Put that in a little bag just so I know that it's not covered by any silt when it landed on the bottom, and that's straight out to mid-water with probably about 10-15 free offerings around it. Both fishing slack lines, so I struggle to get my back sticks in, so they're on the floor, but I'm fishing slack, so it's not right up in the air and tight. I'm feeling pretty confident actually. Weather's perfect, slightly warmer, good spots, I'm in my own bit of water, and a nice long session, so hopefully today will be my second fish. Not had a single touch or anything. Same story all around the lake as far as I can see. Just got some noodles on the go. It smells lush, nice and warm food. And actually quite interestingly, the right rod I cast out, and I put completely slack line on. I'm not even fishing heavy line like a subline or anything, but it's gone from slack line with bows in the eyes to completely tight. It's actually lifted my bobbin a bit now, so I'm going to loosen that off a bit more again. But yeah, it's slow. The wind's kind of pushing from right to left in my swim. Not sure what direction that is, sort of northwest or whatever like that. It's not very cold, it's quite a nice day, so hopefully the fish will pick up. Most of the fish recently have been coming out sort of between late morning, early afternoon, so not necessarily going to have a better chance in the evening. Could have one now, but we'll see what happens. I'm still confident with the spots. It's just nice weather, good conditions, and hopefully today will be the day. I mean, I've said this every session I come up here, but I really do think today's looking quite good. Conditions are perfect, and it's not too busy, so we'll see. But I would love to have a fish today. I really want a second half. I'm going to do an end vlog now, just while there's still enough light. We'll still be fishing for about another hour or so, so hopefully have something, but if not, this will be the end, so another blank. But cheers for watching anyway. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you again soon. Hello, back again. Didn't have anything the other day, as you saw, but it's Thursday the 11th of April, and I've come up, it's about 2:30, I've come up just for the afternoon into the evening. The weather was too perfect to be sat at home doing college work, so I'm on the bank. I'm fishing in right double, so I've got the right rod down the right margin and the left rod probably 20-30 foot out, both with just free offerings around, no PVA bag or anything, just a bit of PVA foam to make sure the hook's clear. And the weather is perfect. The wind is actually quite warm for once. It's sort of partly cloudy, some sunny spells. It's probably about 10 degrees or more, so it's nice and warm. And Blush, one of the name 30s, came out yesterday at 36.8, so one of the big boys is munching. So hopefully we'll have one today. I've said this every session, but still feeling confident. It hasn't knocked my confidence yet, all these blanks. So hopefully one of these will be going off soon. Weather and conditions just look perfect for a fish. Maybe today's the day. I just thought I'd talk a bit more about the combi rig. I've spoke about using it a few times, I haven't really talked through it that in depth. Fishing with ESP 15-pound stiff rig, probably got about 8 to 10 inches of that, and then I got a onto the braid, 25-pound ESP braid, which is a much more soft section. That's joined, and I've got a little blob of putty just to cover up that joint. A little bit of shrink tubing on the hook, and a little bit of tubing just down here, so the hair hangs around here, and that'll slip up when a fish picks it up. The idea of the combi rig is when you cast out, your lead will hit down and the stiff section will kick your rig away from the lead, and that way you don't get tangled, it won't all sit next to your lead. This soft section then, it'll all sit like this unless you're fishing a pop up, then it'll be like that. When the fish picks up the bait, it goes into its mouth, but it can only move on that amount. You can try and blow back, it'll only blow back, well, a couple of inches or however long the soft section you've got until it will hit the stiff section, then it can't blow it back anymore. And all the fish I've had at Newton Park have been absolutely nailed on this rig, and some of the bigger fish as well from that lake, so it obviously works quite well. But what I'm doing today, I'm fishing this one on the margin rod. Got a little bit of foam on the hook just to make sure it's not getting covered in any silt, and I've done the same on the left rod, but I'm fishing a simple rig out there. And as the foam dissolves, it'll be sat like that, and the stiff section will kick the rig out, and it'll all settle down nice and neatly. That's the idea of it anyway. Whether I'll catch anything on it is another question, but that's the rig I'm fishing on the right rod, and it just tells you a bit more in depth. Well, it's 6:30. I've taken the zig off on the left rod and put a single bait back out. Just a handful of boilies around it, but the wind has picked up and these clouds have come over. It looks like it's going to absolutely hammer down. Hopefully it'll switch the fish on or do something. Light's starting to fade, so I'm going to do an end vlog. Unless I have anything at the end, it's looking like another blank. It's been a nice day though. Weather's been a lot better than it has been recently. So hopefully with a few days of this and warmer weather, the fish will come alive, and well, the lake will come alive and the fish will start feeding. Hopefully be out next week for at least one session, if not two. And with the warmer weather, I might have one then. But until then, cheers for watching, a couple of blanks, and hope you enjoyed the video anyway, and see you again soon.